everyone. I just got back from a very early gym session, but I'm now going to hop in the shower and wash my hair. It is so dirty. Like, I didn't even need anything to slick my hair back. It was just greasy enough. Last video, some of you ladies were curious how I styled my hair, so I figured that since today's hair washing day, I would show you how I've been styling my hair. It's so much easier to do at this length than my longer length. Like, I love the long hair, but sometimes it's such a nuisance, and because it's my natural hair, it just, it's so much work. So anyways, I'm gonna hop in the shower, we'll get ready for the day, and I'll show you some tips and tricks on how to get the perfect at-home blowout, because we all know we can't all go to the hair salon every time we want to blow out, and sometimes you just want to do it at home and have it look just as good. So we're gonna do that today, but before, I need to go wash this situation. Okay, hair is all washed, so let's go through how I do my at-home blowout. First things first, you gotta brush your hair. So I always give my hair a good brush through right away. And my hair is super easy to brush through. I've never ever needed to use like a detangler or a leave-in conditioner. In fact, I prefer not to use any sort of like leave-in conditioner or any products like that, just because I feel like they weigh down my hair. Next up, I'm gonna go in with two products. I'm gonna use the blowout spray from Amika. Used this last time and absolutely loved it. I'm gonna use it again. And then of course my Philip B heat protectant, which I'm almost out of. So if I run out, I'll reach for my Jisoo, which I'm kind of like holding on for my dear life because it discontinued it. So I like to section off in small sections to do this. Now this is only if I'm sort of blowing out my hair. And this, by the way, this bottle is so easy to just spray on the hair. And it smells exactly like the Amika mask that I've used for years. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it smells exactly like that. It is so good. And then I typically like to concentrate this in the top part of my hair. So honestly, sometimes I won't do the whole hair, but we're gonna do the whole hair today. Just a little bit. And then I will work my way up to the top of my hair. Run out of my heat protectant. We'll be rebuying. I love this one. I love how it smells. It's so good. Super lightweight. I'm just gonna open up my window, see if we can get a little bit more light in here. Okay, the last thing I will say is try to refrain from using hair oil in your hair before you apply heat to it, okay? A lot of people do this and it's a huge no-no. Always put oils or any sort of like oil-based products at the very, very end of your routine after you've applied all the heat that you need to. The only things you should be applying before is your heat protectant and any sort of like blowout sprays, which typically have some sort of heat protectant in them. Always remember that. Oil goes on at the very, very end, never before. But let's start with my blowout routine. So I like to start just by sectioning off the same way I did to apply product. When it comes to what you're using, I personally recommend the Dyson. A lot of people will say that the hairdryer does not matter, and I honestly am just a firm believer that it doesn't matter if you have straight hair. It really matters if you have curly hair, because you want to be able to get your roots, and if a blow dryer is not really good and it's blowing the hair around, that's going to create frizz. Okay, so you want a really, really good hair dryer that actually gets hot. Now, when it comes to sectioning your hair, I like to grab about 1-inch pieces. If you're starting out, start with smaller pieces so you can actually get a sense of what to do with the brush and the dryer. The next thing that is super, super, super important, again, if you have curly hair, if you have straight hair, this doesn't really matter as much. But if you have curly hair, you want to make sure that when you put your hairbrush in, you turn it, and that's going to create some tension. Okay, see how there's like tension in my hair there? Creating that tension is what's going to allow you to really, really get a straight root. You don't want to be drying your hair with it being limp like this, because your curls are gonna show through, and that is not what you want. So you want to turn your brush and then dry the roots really, really close to your scalp. Like you almost want to feel like you're drying your scalp. That is going to ensure that this first part of your hair is straight and not curly or wavy. So you're going to blow dry, keeping that tension the entire way, and once you get to the end, you're gonna twirl. Okay, this is my trick. I don't know if this is how blowouts are done, but this is how I blow out my hair. You're just gonna turn the brush and apply heat to that. Roll it back up a little bit, let it sit for a minute, and then you'll have your perfect blowout. So let's do it. Get some tension. And sometimes what I like to do is I like to just leave the brush in for a second. As it cools down, that helps the curl sort of hold its shape. And there you go. You have a perfect little swoopy piece. Now, again, the goal here is not to create curls, because if I wanted that, I would just use my flat iron. So I just want the ends of my hair to be like really swoopy. And then I just do that throughout my entire head of hair. And then I change it up in the front. So I'll show you a couple more times. I'll do the rest of my hair, and then I'll show you how I do the front, because that I do slightly differently. Okay, so I just did the same thing there. I'm gonna hold that for a second. And you've got perfect little swoopy bottom to your hair. And then again, same thing, always ensuring that you get lots of tension towards your root, especially for my curly haired girls. And there you go, that's the first side done. You have lots of volume through your roots, and then you've got the perfect little blowout curls at the bottom. Oh, it's so perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do the rest of my hair now, and then I'll show you how I do the top. All right, we've reached the front. I have pinned back the rest of my hair just so it's out of the way. What I will do is then I will grab all of the front pieces and blow dry forward. So many people blow dry like away from your face, but when it comes to the front pieces, I actually find that if you blow dry like towards your face, you actually get like more volume and like a bouncier look. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take and then I just let it sit in here for a second. It's kind of like a makeshift roller. Let that sit. And because I have curly hair, I will have to go in with my flat iron and fix all of my tiny little edges, although most of the time I can get a pretty good job done with just the blow dryer. And look at that volume, like it's just like popping up. The other nice thing about the Dyson blow dryer, which I think is key if you have curly hair, is the flyaway attachments, especially if you have any frizz. Actually, I guess it's good if you have straight hair too, but it really tackles any frizz up top. But as you can see, I still have some curlies that I need to tackle. Oh, look at that bounce. Okay, and then the finishing touch, my Kerastase hair oil. We're gonna go in with not even a full pump. I feel like a little goes a long way with this product. And again, I stay away from my roots, but do try and get here in the front. And that is my blowout, all done. Oh, feels so good, so bouncy, so healthy. And honestly, could not speak more highly of this hair oil. I'm obsessed, it's so good. All right, now we gotta get dressed for the day. I'm just about ready for the day. I wanted to quickly show you what I am wearing today. I am wearing my Edwin jeans again because they're just so comfy and they just fit me like a glove. Like I feel really confident in them. So I'm wearing those again. And then this is a new shirt that I picked up at a little boutique in Yorkville called Andrews. They carry a bunch of like awesome brands, including Frank and Eileen. So if you wanna try on Frank and Eileen before buying it online, highly recommend visiting Andrews. They have a ton of different Frank and Eileen pieces, as well as this brand called T-Line. Now, I have been eyeing up this brand for about a year now, and I've never bought anything from it. Finally did it. Now, I want to say it's a relatively new brand. I want to say they started in 2022, and the whole brand is just all about power shirt dressing, which, if you know me and you've been around for a while, you know I love shirts. I've always said that shirts look so put together, but they're so comfy, right? And it's like the best of both worlds. And so I went with this beautiful, like, striped Merlot colored shirt. It's so beautiful, and all the details of the shirt are fabulous. It's super like long and relaxed. The collar stays open, which I know I've mentioned before, that is crucial when it comes to a shirt for me, okay? I have learned over the years that if a shirt does not stay open, I don't want it. And then another tiny little detail is that the sleeves actually have really long cuffs, which is really nice because if you're ever wearing like a jacket or a blazer, this peeks through and it looks really, really lovely. You can also just fold it back up, how I've been wearing it today, like that. And it looks so cute. Anyways, I'm obsessed with this shirt, so I wanted to show it to you. All right, but now the good stuff. I've got some new pieces from MEJURI because they have been releasing some of the most fabulous things, especially for like fall and winter, in my opinion. So good. Okay, first one is going to be the new Stevie earrings. I have been eyeing these up and I picked them up in this like fabulous burgundy enamel. So the earrings themselves are going to be gold vermeil with enamel. Now the enamel comes in so many different colors. You can get black, white, I think there's like blues. If you want to be just really simple, you can get the entire earring in all gold vermeil. You can even get a little pave situation, which is so fabulous. But you guys know I've always been a lover of burgundy, and so I had to pick up the burgundy. Now, what I love about these is that you can actually take this little bottom hoop out from the earring and it'll give you just a very classic hoop that you can also wear on its own. I have put the earrings on so you can see both ways you could wear these earrings. It's kind of nice. You kind of get a 2-in-1. So of course, the first way is wearing them as sort of the link style that they come in. And the second way is just a classic hoop, which you guys know I love so much. So if you're looking for a pair of earrings that could be super, super bold, but super, super classic at the same time, then the Stevie earrings are going to be perfect because they're just so fun and playful, but then classic at the same time. Next up, I'm gonna add my classic chain link necklace. I have had this one for several years now. I am so sad MEJURI doesn't make this one anymore because it is so beautiful, but I wear that one all the time and it's just like the perfect length. It's amazing. Now, I'm a bit funny in the way that I either like a super dainty necklace stack where it's like barely noticeable, or I like something super, super bold like this and like this. So this next necklace is called the base chain necklace, and when I saw it I was like, that's the one. It's so beautiful, it is so fabulous, and much like the earrings, you can actually wear them in multiple ways. I love the concept of modular jewelry. So this is the beautiful base chain necklace in gold vermeil. Now this particular piece does come in a 14 karat gold, if that is something you prefer in your collection, but after like 4+ years of wearing MEJURI, I honestly cannot speak more highly of their gold vermeil. I have never had any sort of issues with their gold vermeil, so let's put it on. Oh, see how beautifully those two stack together? Oh, I just knew that was gonna look amazing. Now, what I love about this particular necklace, and actually this one too. Now, what I love about the base chain necklace is you can actually adjust and alter the look of it depending on how you clip it together. As you can see, they're all tiny little links, so it's really hard to tell which ones are which. And so what I love about it is you can actually alter the look of the necklace. So you could do something like this. So you had like a really beautiful evening event to go to, a party with a very like elegant dress, or even a night out. Alternatively, you could also adjust the length just enough to add a charm. So let me go find a charm and we can put it on together. Okay, I have found one of my absolute favorite charms from MEJURI. This is the terracotta pendant, and that is the look of the necklace with the pendant attached. It looks so beautiful and yet completely different than the original look. Oh, it's so beautiful. And the last piece is the base chain bracelet, which obviously matches the necklace, and much like the necklace, I got the gold vermeil. But again, if you're someone who prefers 14 karat gold, then this is also available in 14 karat gold, as well as silver. If you're a silver girl and not a gold gal, then that is also available. And as a finishing touch, I added my favorite Charlotte ring, which I've been wearing for like 3 years now. Oh my God, 2 years? I'm not sure, but it's been a while. And that is the finished jewelry stack for the day. Absolutely obsessed with this necklace, and the earrings match my shirt perfectly. As usual, I will link all of the pieces that I just chatted about in the description box below, as well as some of my everyday pieces from MEJURI that I have been wearing for years. Now that we're all jeweled up and looking beautiful, we can now get on with our day. I know you guys have been wanting me to share some more affordable pieces, but I'm not going to share something I don't love and wouldn't recommend to you. But I just made an order from H&M and everything has arrived, and I'm really excited about it because their new launch, all the colors are so rich, so beautiful. There's a lot of denim, dark denim, which I'm so excited about. So let's get to it because I'm very excited. I'm all settled. Let's get into this bag because there's quite a few things in here and I'm not even sure about everything that I got. I kind of forget. When you order from H&M from Canada, it takes about, I would say on average, like a week and a half to 2 weeks to get here, and we don't even have the option of like expedited shipping. We can't pay for express shipping. We used to, and they took that feature away. So anyways, let's get into this. The first piece that I got are some beautiful wide-legged jeans, and you guys know I love wide-legged jeans, and these ones looked so amazing on the model on the website. These are the wide regular fit ultra high waist in a size 4. I pretty much wear size 4 in most of my bottoms at H&M. I find because I have a slightly bigger bum, the 2s are really snug on my bum and hips, so the size 4 is perfect for me. But these look amazing. Look at that wash. They look so elevated, and the denim feels amazing. I'm really excited to try these on because I think they're gonna be really good. Ooh, okay, I really like that. Next thing that I got, some beautiful brown wide leg trousers. Really wanted to create like a monochromatic chocolate brown look, and I think these are going to be perfect. Fabric feels really nice, although feels a little bit on the lighter side, which I feel like would be nice if you live in a warmer climate. You'll be able to wear these with like a tank or something like that, but for the winter they'll also be perfect. I can always layer like tights underneath them if they get too thin. Very excited to try those on. And then we have a beautiful black midi skirt. Now this one looked so elevated, perfect for a night out if I'm being honest. It has a sort of hook and eye closure in the back and then just a zipper, but the fabric itself, I don't know if you can tell on camera, kind of has a bit of a sheen to it. Now when things have a bit of a sheen to it, it immediately in my mind makes them a little bit more dressy, more formal, and so I feel like this skirt would be perfect for like an evening event. It is also so voluminous, like the fabric itself, just as you can see, creates beautiful sort of ruffling effects. Oh, really excited to try this on. After my other black skirt from H&M, I'm like, okay, Sam, next time you see a good skirt, just buy it, because I have never regretted my black and white like midi skirts from H&M. Okay, the next thing is, oh, it's gonna be really short. Okay, I saw this, no wonder the model was wearing a medium. This is a sort of t-shirt style turtleneck knit top, and it was fabulous. I wanted something that was really casual to wear on days that weren't too cold, but I'm really concerned that this length is gonna be too short. I don't know, it might just be long enough to tuck into high-waisted jeans. I don't wear low rise, so I don't have an issue there. But again, I just thought it was like a perfect everyday staple, but I'm a little bit concerned about the length of it. So I don't know. If I like it though, I will end up buying it in more colors, because I think this came in like a white, maybe a gray. I think the gray would be nice. I don't wear a lot of gray. Anyways, that was next. Next up we have a beautiful sort of organza style leopard top. Now, I don't have very many tops to go out. Like when I go out for drinks and I want to like dress up, I don't have very many things that feel like edgy, and you know, I'm the type of person that I dress depending on how I feel. I don't want to stick to like one style 100% of the time, because why would you do that? So anyways, I wanted a top that would feel like still me, still elegant, but that was a little bit on the edgier side. Now because it's organza, this is going to be a little bit on the see-through side, which again, I feel like paired with like a black bra underneath, or if you want a little bit more conservative, you could do like a black tank. And for myself, I find that leopard is really flattering, just because I think like all the browns and blacks just really complement my skin tone. So anyways, really excited to try this on, and I'm glad I sized down because it looks pretty big. And this is the last piece that I picked up, which I think is going to be an immediate return. This is just a beautiful burgundy shirt, which looks just like very textured on the website, but in person, I don't know if you can see that. It's looking a little fluffy, very fluffy actually. I don't want to look like a teddy bear, and so I'm not sure about that. It looked more like a textured lace on the website. See, it looks fine on camera, but in person, I don't know. It's giving algae, it's giving sea urchin. It's not for me, I don't think, but I'm gonna try it on first and then we'll see. Anyways, I'm really excited to try all of those things on and see which ones are gonna be keepers and which ones are gonna be a return. I think I know which ones are gonna be a return, but I'm gonna try them on first. I don't wanna make a quick judgment. But before I do so, I'm gonna go grab some dinner because it is getting late and I haven't had a whole lot today, and I was craving Venezuelan food. So that is what we're gonna have for dinner. So let's go see what is in the bag. And I just already know it's gonna be so good, so good. Okay, the first thing that I ordered is 2 empanadas. Now, if I remember correctly, I ordered 1 cheese and 1 carne molida. I'm not sure which is which, but I think I'll be able to see. Oh, I'm glad they packed a little garlic dip. The garlic dip it's the best part, okay? It's the best part. And then this place that I always order from is called El Venezolano. And they always have a buy one, get one free. So whenever I order arepas, I always just get 2 and I can have like dinner the next day, or if Jack is here with me or my mom, like we'll just share, like have 1 each. But they are pretty big, honestly. You could probably share one of these between 2 people. So I got 2 of the same arepas. Let me show you. And I ordered, I don't know if you can see. So I ordered the pabellón. Now pabellón is the like traditional sort of national dish of Venezuela, which is rice, meat, beans, plantain, fried plantain, and some people will serve it with a fried egg on top. That's how I like it, with a fried egg. It's the best. So this is the pabellón style arepa. So it's got everything minus the egg in here. And the arepa is sort of like a corn flour bread, I guess you could say. And then of course it came with the garlic sauce. So anyways, I'm going to sit on my couch. I'm going to eat this, do some editing and some work, and also watch the Menendez Brothers documentary series. Not the documentary, sorry, the series. I already watched the documentaries and I am hooked, okay? Hooked. But before I do so, I want to have a little bite of, let's see if I can tell which is which. See, they didn't label it. I'm just gonna have a lactate first. That is the one downside to Venezuelan food, is that everything that has so much cheese, and I love cheese, but it's it doesn't sit too well in my stomach. So, lactate. Okay. So excited. Ah. The lactate that Jack and I bought in New York, it doesn't taste very well. The ones here are kind of sweet. Okay. Yeah. It tastes like home. So now, empanadas can look totally different depending on which country you're getting them from. But typically from Venezuela, they look like this. And it's less of like a baking dough. It looks like this. This is the same corn flour used to make the arepas, but it's deep fried. It's so good. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, buen provecho, as they say in Spanish. Okay, I've got a full tummy, which means I am a happy gal and can now actually try everything on for you ladies. I'm starting off with the jeans and this black top, which I'm literally obsessed with. So I'm not gonna necessarily style everything up, just gonna give everything a quick try on to decide if I'm gonna keep it or not. Definitely, I can already say these 2 are most likely gonna be a keeper. Here are the first 2 pieces. You've got jeans and the little black sort of turtleneck t-shirt. Absolutely love both. First of all, the shirt actually fits perfectly. It is quite short, but if you're wearing high-waisted, you should have no issues with it. It does tuck in. If you are concerned, I think you could just size up. It just may not have as snug of a fit. And then these jeans. I'm so impressed. They're $44 CAD, and honestly, they fit like some of my very, very expensive jeans. There's not a whole lot of stretch in the denim, so I'm glad that I got a size 4. Definitely size up if you're thinking of getting these, but otherwise, the length, perfection, the fit in the hips, the bum, the waist, it's so good. They are such a great fit. Love. All right, here we have the brown trousers. Now, they are very comfy, and actually the length of these is perfect, but like I sort of felt when I received them, the fabric is very, very thin, which makes them very comfy, but just the way that the fabric drapes, I prefer, I think, a bit more of a structured fabric for my trousers, and this is not it. I don't know. Something's just funny. And I feel like if I would go up a size, then, I don't know, they might be too baggy, and I don't want necessarily too baggy of a trouser. I don't know. What do you think of these ones? I'm not sure. Here we have the skirt and top, and I have to say, these might be my two favorite pieces. I feel so beautiful, but so fun and playful in this. First of all, the skirt. Definitely size up. I got a size 2, and my other H&M skirts are size 2, and this one, like, I can barely breathe. I was able to get it up and tightened, but whew, there will be no eating and drinking in this skirt, that's for sure. And it's definitely not a sitting skirt. So size up in this one. But other than that, it's got pockets. It's so voluminous. I absolutely love it. And the shirt is exactly what I envisioned. I love the organza. I love that it's a little bit see-through. And the fit of it is just perfect. It looks so elevated with how like structured it is. It's awesome. I could not speak more highly of both of these items. I really, really hope that they have the skirt in a size 4 because I can't keep the size 2. I can't breathe in it. It's so tight. Whew. But yeah, I love it. Oh my goodness. I feel like so many of these pieces are giving modern day Audrey Hepburn, and I love it. I love it so much. Here we have the beautiful burgundy shirt, which I love the color, love the fit. It's actually super, super lovely, but as I mentioned, I think it's a little too fuzzy for my liking. It's just, oh, I don't know. It's giving Elmo with all the fuzz. I'm not sure I can keep it because of that. Otherwise, it's really pretty. I wonder if the shirt comes in other colors, just not in this fuzzy material. I don't know. It's super cute though. All right, I think it's fair to say that was a pretty successful haul. Definitely some of the things didn't fit properly, and some of them will be a return. I really wish the shirt was not so fluffy because the color is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I almost want to keep it just for the color, but I can't do the fluffies. Anyways, I'm now going to spend the rest of the day doing some work. I've got emails and editing, and I have so much to do. I also do have a class to head to a little bit later. I have a Pilates class, which I'm feeling a little bit tired today, so I'm not honestly as eager as I usually am to go to my class. But that is okay. I'm going to get back in my regular clothes and do some work until tonight. So I will probably see you when I'm getting ready for bed. So see you then. Everyone, I just got cozied up in bed. I have made a valerian night tea. Valerian is supposed to be really good to just like relax and unwind. It's a perfect evening night tea. And I'm sat here going to do a little bit of work before I head to bed. It's only 9:20, so I think I can squeeze in like another hour's worth of work before I head to bed. But I'm so tired today. I had a pretty long day, and then I ended up popping to a Pilates class. I've been going to Pilates for a few months now, and I don't think I've told you guys that, and I'm just really enjoying it. I was telling my mom and Jack that like either the last couple classes have been rather easy, or I've been getting strong, or maybe a little bit of both, because I was feeling really, really, really good, which is surprising because I was quite tired today. At first I was like, oh, should I cancel? I didn't cancel. You should be proud of me. But anyways, I am honestly going to do a little bit of work and then head straight to bed. I was going to read or maybe watch a little bit of Netflix, but I am rather tired, so I think I'm just going to head straight to bed after I'm done with work. Anyways, I am going to say goodbye, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye. Mwah.